New York, I think deep down inside is where I wanted to be. Just a dream come true to be able to play here. It all came from my mum when I was around 14 years old. She introduced the idea of coming to America. At first I was really apprehensive about it, but she said just go out there and visit, and if you like it, you can stay out there, and if you don't, we'll come back and figure something out. I ended up just loving it. I visited Berkshire School. I got a real good feel for the campus. I attended a few classes, I played football with the guys, and it was all great. The whole community was just an amazing place to be. I enjoyed being by myself. I've always been an independent person, so to be in a dorm full of all my friends was great for me.
This is our game to win. They're scared, boys. They are scared.
The school side was a lot tougher than being in England. I used to be able to get away with a few homework assignments here and there in England due to my training late, and used to use that excuse all the time. And I tried it a couple of times when I first came to America, and it just did not work out well at all.
Signing for United at such a young age, that's every child's dream, I guess.
When I was really young, I was playing for Bolton, Liverpool and Man United. I had interest from all three of them, and my mum decided that although me being a Liverpool fan, it was better off to be at United. As a young kid in the academy, you know, everything just so tunnel visioned, and you just want to make it to the first team, and that's it. You don't think about anything else. Now I'm happy to be where I am.
Did you ever think that your chance of being a professional footballer had gone?
I never believed it was fully gone. I always wanted to pursue it as long as I could. I knew I was still young, being in high school and everything, and I'd heard about different ways that people have made it in America. But I just never knew when the chance would come. I was fortunate enough to get drafted this year and be in a place where I love. So.
Can you remember that draft night?
Yeah, I mean, on the day it was crazy. It was a whirlwind, and I thought I was going to Chicago, and I was happy, you know, that they'd pick me first. I was over the moon about that, and then I was just waiting around for 30 minutes. I was supposed to go off and do interviews and stuff, but they kind of held me off to the side, and I was like, oh, what's going on? And then someone from New York came up to me and said, oh, you can take your scarf off now, you come to New York. I was like, oh my gosh, like, that's crazy. It just happened so quickly, and but no, I'm thrilled at the way it ended.
To take him out of the academy, it was quite unusual and an unorthodox route that we took, but you can't think that just because they're in Manchester United Academy that they're necessarily going to end up playing football. So I wanted that backup for him. I remember when he first arrived and he rang me up in the early hours of the morning. He said, Mum, he said, I love it, and that was it. And then there was no turning back.
He's a very good person, first of all. He's a really good player. He is young. He wanna learn every day, every time, every training.
What's it like training with Pirlo, Villa and Lampard?
To be able to be in the locker room with them every day, and absolute pleasure to be playing alongside three legends of the club and being coached by another great legend as well. So humbling to be alongside these guys and be able to say that, you know, I played with them.
And your personal goals, have you feel like you've reached them? Maybe you feel like you've done as well as you can in your first season?
I think I still have some way to go. I've been fairly happy with how it's started as first professional career, but I know that I still have a lot of work to do, and I'm willing to work on that with Patrick and the rest of the coaching staff to improve my game as much as I can.